is designed to expand your capacity to see new ideas.
We are expecting the school to bring souls.
The 3 school churches and the school at Lake Nelson.
He said we need to do more school planting.
Our schools are our first work of evangelism. That's what Ellen White said in the Book of Education.
What was the idea behind bringing the 2 groups together? Can you share that with us?
For me, it's simple, Pastor. I go back to exactly what Ellen White says. Education and redemption are one. So we have to work together. We cannot be on different camps when the objective is the same. So that's really the founding, or the foundation, I should say, for this experience that we had today.
Everyone's a leader. You know, God has called you to be a blessing to the community, to be a blessing to others, and so He's called you to be a leader. And so we're all leaders. You know, there's positional leaders, that people have positions, and then there's leaders, like there's people leading people to Christ.
To see pastors and teachers work together with one mission, to try to complement one to each other, and work for Pentecost 2025, work for our children, for our school, for our churches.
Together we can do more. Teachers and pastors working with families for the restoration.
Today was a fabulous day here. I learned many different things about having a better relationship between the teachers and the pastors, and how we as leaders can do better in our community, for our churches and our schools.
He said we need to do more school planting. Can bring Christian and Adventist education to children that otherwise don't have that as an opportunity.
That our schools are our first work of evangelism. That's what Ellen White said in the Book of Education.
We also are seeing the importance of being able to equip the parents so that while they're at home, they could be receiving spiritual instruction.
And many times how we are our own biggest problem, our own biggest obstacle. So always seeking to grow beyond that.
The most important thing I learned today was how interested the pastors are in being involved with the schools.
Where we can exchange ideas and collaborate how to better serve the youth and the students of New Jersey Conference and beyond.
Today's program, what really touched me was talking about relationships and how important they are for a healthy and happy life.
It was so powerful for me to see how pastors were just looking for making commitments and dedications to come to our schools and support our schools, and the teachers the same. This was a really, really, really eye-opening and hopeful.
From now on, I will be very involved in their board meetings, in their chapels, and even whatever the principal wants me to do.
We want to get the schools involved, bring the costs down so we can get more of our kids at school and some of our neighborhood kids, because the first work of evangelism is our children.
We had an opportunity to discuss design thinking, getting into innovation, and how can we do some innovation experiments so that we can help pastors and teachers and parents work together more cohesively in making the Seventh-day Adventist schools even more of what they've been called to be.
No, thank you for teaching us and reminding us about empathy and putting ourselves in another person's shoe. And you said relationship is the key aspect in all leadership and leading to happiness as well. Yes.